Hello guys, I am back. This is for hole number 2 of the St. Patrick's Day tournament in the Pro Class division. And what we're going to do here is set up our bag. I'm probably going to go with a navigator. You don't really need side spin for this, so the balls that we're going to be looking at would be, navigator, bobble, for example, not much side spin. Of course, if you want good wind resistance and, an easy obtainable ball via the tournaments, Kingmaker is going to be a good option for this second hole. So I'm just trying to pick kind of the best suitable. I know my wind's going to be about 6 miles per hour if I go with a navigator, and it'll be reduced to probably 4, which is a nice little reduction. I am starting to get a little bit tight on this account with my wind resistant balls. The only one that I kind of do have is this movie ball. I picked up a couple packs of those promotions that they ran, some of the lower ones. I picked those up for this account because my 5 Powerball was I had so few of them. So why don't we, just since I made that first hole, I'm going to put on a Power 4 ball for you guys. And you're going to want to set up, of course, I don't know what wind direction we're even pointed. This is my first run at the tournament, first account. And not knowing the wind, you can kind of technically get in trouble here. I'm assuming it's going to be more of a crosswind though, so I'm not too worried. That's just the way that they tend to set things up. It's more with crosswind, 1 par 3s, but you want to put on something that's going to be accurate, like Sniper, for example. And you're going to want to play your rings. I know I usually play off max club for this hole. Typically I do that for par 3s in general. No matter what, I use the max club ring adjustment for the most part, unless it fluctuates. And I mean, this is one of the holes that it does. Anytime that you're, having to deal with downwind, headwind, and here we actually do have a tailwind, you are pulling more towards mid club and min club when you have to play a tailwind like this. But I still think that you are going to want this fairway hop, and your typical spot is backspin, like spin. You're going to want to do about 3 rings, and that's what you see this guy switching to here. I'm assuming his shot's going to be relatively good. Just based on his spin, you could tell that he was probably going to bring it in relatively good as long as he hit the fairway. I try to hit mine a little bit more centered and do my shot with a little bit more precision. That's what we're going to focus on here, is just kind of setting up a sniper that is going to be kind of shooting right at the hole. So I can go up to as much as 3 1/4 here. Oh wow, this looks like it's coming in a little bit different than it used to. I'm going to put on 1 side spin. I don't ever remember it being angled like this. Oh, I wonder if it's the fairway. So they might have the fairway different now. And here, like I mentioned, you're going to go more off of the max club numbers. And that's what you see me doing there. 1 per ring. Let's see. They changed something about this hole. Oh, it looks like the green's different. It used to be very flat. It's not like that anymore. But make sure that you are going off of your max number. It should be relatively spot on. I typically do add about 10% to that number, but with me pulling back towards mid club, I'm not sure. That might be negligible more than anything. It would have been nice to have given that just a tiny bit better effort, but I think that might have to do with it seems to me like that fairway. This is the first time I've played this hole. I have not practiced any of the holes, but it appears to me that that one's different. Let's see if this one's different. I don't notice it. Now for this one, I usually play about 20% extra. And you can see that this ball's already kind of running out on his own. So that's what you're going to see. I'm not going to do too much to this. Usually when it's... so we're not even going to get to see it. It's the other guy forfeited. I guess he's already well practiced for the tournament. So that's what you want to keep in mind for that hole there. Just try to play it more centered into that fairway. 3.5 backspin is going to be pretty spot on. You do have to worry about playing rings with precision. So if you're not careful with your ring adjustment, you can, with 3.5 backspin, catch the rough on the second hop. Now, it usually does run out into the fairway. So if you do make that mistake, you're probably still going to be okay. You'll have a fairway pitch that is basically straight downwind, and it won't be too bad. But hopefully that doesn't happen to you, and you're going more for the hole-in-one there. And between 3.5 backspin is going to be when you're downwind. That's going to be your that's going to be your spot on, weight to bring the ball in. You can see my ball just past the hole distance-wise, and it just shot out to the left. It seems like there's more of like a crown there to where it's kind of rolling off to the side. That's actually going to be a really hard hole out. I got to try to actually regroup there and try to see if I can't come up with a little strategy to actually getting that. Because I noticed if you look at my ball guide, before I even put that side spin on, that's why I started putting it on, is because I couldn't get the ball trail on line with the hole, where it used to be just flat. I was having problems doing that. So good luck with getting that hole, and let me know how it goes, and be on the lookout for hole number 3. See you later, guys. Good luck on that one.